When we had last left the Spacefarer, they finally boarded the Key, this time under no disguise or other sort of ulterior motive. Indeed, they were fully revealed to be the traitor that they were, working for SysDef and wiping out the Crimson Fleet, perhaps once and for all, or at the very least, their leadership. And so they proceeded through, gunning down all of their old friends and colleagues from when they worked in the Crimson Fleet. All of the merchant lords and repair masters and everything, except for Shinya Voss, who kind of wanted the bomb taken out of his chest. And they obliged, actually. However, when it came to the leader, yes, Delgado, there was quite the little entanglement, and Delgado could not be convinced to stand down, and so they obliterated the guy. And now it was time to check back in on Shinya Voss, and also probably gonna need to check back in with SysDef and report all the news. This is Starfield. Welcome back. Zoop, zoop, zoop. There we are. Now, here, I'll also take a quick little drink there. Let's head out. Is there anything good there? Nah, I think we got it all. Oh, you know what? Yeah, before we do that, let's claim some of our levels here. I'm very tempted to keep going down social. Right? I'm very tempted by ship command. I just love having a whole bunch of people on the ship. Right? That is very difficult to turn down. And so I shan't. We could get leadership, which I think is also very good because I'm quite prone to have a follower around with us. Right? Teamwork is the cornerstone of galactic survival. Nothing motivates a team more than a trained, decisive leader. Granted, the affinity bonus is quite bad right now, but, man, 50 more health and 50 more kilograms of carrying capacity is huge. Companions will sometimes heal me. Doubles the bonuses of combat and physical crew skills on companions. Wow! And they have a chance to pick themselves up. Huh. Okay. How would that work? How would you double some of those? Hang on. So, like, for instance, Andrasia here. How do I even check her? How do I even check? Would it be under crew? I guess so. There she is. Okay. Well, I can only assign. So stealth would be doubled. What? What does that really mean, though? You know, what does that mean? Do I need to talk to her, maybe? Hang on. How are your stats gonna get doubled if we take that?
Credit for your thoughts, as they say.
Can I ask you some questions?
Yes, of course.
Huh. No, nothing else. That's all for
right,
now.
then.
Yeah, how do I...
Did you need me to carry
can we
something
trade?
for you?
Will you show something to me here? We're both talking to each other with the exact same cadence. The exact same, like, unsure naivete or whatever. Well, probably naivete is wrong, but curiosity and being unsure, I think. Okay.
I appreciate our little discussions, you know.
Yeah, how do I fully examine what it is her having stealth does? I'm pretty sure we had seen it before. What the fuck? I mean, do I just look over here and it's like, oh yeah, stealth. What does her having 4 ranks in stealth do for me, though? I forget. Oh yeah, isn't it like listed under help? Companions. Okay. Yeah. When sneaking, your companions will sneak with you, so they're harder to detect. Yeah, and she has maxed out stealth, and yet that one mission didn't go according to plan. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, well, we'll take it. Sprint 1,000 meters with an active follower? That's the requirement? That seems very easy. I was about to pick up another one under, like, outpost management, but, like, shit, we're gonna get this thing in no time. Okay, sure. Let's see if we can't get back to Shinya Voss, huh? Okay. We'll do a quick save here just in case I, like, go the wrong direction and accidentally get sucked up into something I don't want to be sucked up into. There we are. Take all that. This door. Anything good in here? Refined Equinox. Space trucker shit. Okay. I'll eat an orange. And I'll take the others. Okay. We actually had very few meetings in this room, right? I think we only ever came into this room during the start. Oh my gosh! There's a little secret guy in there! My friend Wilby. Okay, we'll go back in there. You don't need to see what's going on out here. I'll hide my... hide my shame from my friend Wilby. Don't look, Wilby. I don't want you to know what I've had to do. They made me do it. Okay. Over here. Ooh, some more drugs. Wonderful. Oh gosh. Oh hey. Hey, it's Shinya Voss. Okay. Cool. Well, I guess we'll just chat right here. Hello.
So you disarmed the bomb. Then, per our deal, you can tell your commander I will come peacefully. So you disarmed the bomb.
Can't say anything else.
Then...
Profit is never necessarily the aim,
Gotta
but
take all that.
if there is something worth taking.
Okay. Oh, wow. I didn't even see you all here. Hey.
Yes. What? They'll be talking about this battle in the history slates.
Damn, they sent the recruits in here? Oh, petty officer
Having
too?
you work with SysDef has been an absolute pleasure. Now that the fleet's done, I wonder where Mass will send the Vigilance next. There's a lot of bad apples out there.
You'll know there was a good chance that this whole place was gonna blow up. Okay. Well, sure. Let's head on back out then. Dealt with everything, I think. Maybe Shinya Voss will show up in the brig? Or they'll use him? I don't know. God, talking of future crimes. Get fucking Shinya Voss hooked up to some Minority Report shit. No problemo.
Howdy.
Okay. Yeah, cool how I just had to go in solo dolo and, like, wipe out almost the entirety of their forces as, like, a one-man army. I mean, Andrasia was there too, but come on, she was using an EM weapon. She didn't even take any hits from the frame rate killer gun. Okay, well, let's head on out. There we are. Back to the cockpit immediately. I'm guessing we'll get a lot of exposition, right? Good, good, good.
Undocking complete, Captain.
Okay, and then we need to go over to the Vigilance. Is it just going to hang out here now? Permanently? Hello, I'm hailing you.
Hell of a job, Renegade. The commander and the rest of the team are waiting for you in operations. Congrats.
I wonder what would have happened if Toft died during that. I'm assuming that can happen, right? Okay, let's do a docking maneuver. Great.
We have a clean dock, right on the money.
And let's board. I wonder if there was ever a
Now
point in
that we are
time where they were
here,
debated
What will be our next course of action?
having docking be a skill.
Thank you, sir. I was just trying to do my part.
Or something that you can fail.
Speaking of which, here comes one now.
Good work taking out those pirates, Renegade.
Thanks, Alex Vong.
You know, I had my doubts about you. Once a criminal, always a criminal. You know how it is. But then I asked myself, as spectacular as I am, can I do what you do? And the answer was an emphatic no. See, I'm a great shooter, but a straight shooter. And that wasn't going to win this war. What we needed was someone standing on their side, with a boomerang gun. We needed someone whose bullets curved.
They never saw it coming. It was an ordeal. I still feel guilty about the whole thing. Bullets don't curve, dumbass. I mean, I'm surprised there aren't bullets that do curve now. And technically, you know, this is a pretty sci-fi space kind of game. Bullets are curving, right? Bullets are curving. They'll curve. It takes a bit, but they'll curve. It was an ordeal. I still feel guilty about the whole thing.
It was us or them, kiddo. Hopefully you don't feel guilty about letting me live.
I do, actually.
If so, I suggest skipping the second thoughts and heading straight for third. If nothing else, it's closer to home. Anyway, you got a date with the commander. I figure he'll sprain something trying to pin the medals on your chest. But in all honesty, you deserve it.
God, will they actually give me a uniform that's like all decorated and shit like a Conde's? That would be wild. I don't know, you probably only get that if you side with the fleet and you kill a Conde, right? Similar to how we got Delgado's outfit, you know? The irony of getting the equipment of the faction you oppose. Right? Okay. Let's do a quick save again.
Great job.
What the hell? Okay, great.
At ease, soldier.
Hello.
I believe congratulations are in order. With this decisive blow, the end of the Crimson Fleet is all but assured. But as much as I'd like to begin this celebration, technically we're still in the process of wrapping up the operation. On that note, Lieutenant, what do you have for me?
Reports are coming in right now, Commander. Delgado is confirmed dead, but Shinya Voss has been detained and taken into custody. Also, we've transferred personnel to the Key to secure the location until the United Colonies decides what they want to do with the station.
And what about Neva Mora?
According to our reports, Neva led the strike force that attacked the Vigilance. Unfortunately, that was the last we saw of her. It looks like she managed to escape.
How?
We don't know her current whereabouts, but I have our operations team looking into it.
That's fine. Overall, excellent news, Lieutenant.
How did she escape the Vigilance?
For the first time in 7 years. I don't know what to say. How about you? I know that was difficult. You hanging in there?
I'm completely exhausted. Man, do you think we'll run into Neva again? Sort of how we did Genghis Khan? Maybe. For some reason, I feel guilty. I'm proud that I did the right thing. You worried that Neva Mora is missing?
I certainly would have preferred to have reached a resolution regarding her whereabouts. After all, she was the fleet's second in command.
Just watch your back. I'm fairly certain she's not going to simply forget what you've done to the Crimson Fleet.
Let's not ruin the moment, Gillian. I'm sure our friend here is feeling quite pleased. Am I correct?
How did y'all fuck that up so bad? Right? The sheer level of incompetence that you let Neva Mora and her little fucking rinky-dink ship, I presume, escape the Vigilance and manage to pull off a grav jump? How did y'all miss it? Right? You not only have the Vigilance, but also, like, I assume an entourage of smaller fighters, like, hovering around it, so to speak. You know? I'm just one guy. I went into the station, wiped out like 90% of everybody in there, and y'all couldn't even get Neva? Y'all couldn't even get her? Good lord, she's gonna fucking kill me. Well, for some reason, I feel guilty. I always want... I will keep saying this forever because I want to hear what they have to say every time.
Kindly continue.
For some reason, I feel guilty.
You have no reason to feel guilty about anything.
No matter how close you were to the fleet, you have to remember that they're terrible people that did terrible things and don't deserve your guilt.
I've twisted arms and cashed in some favors at Mast. I wanted to make sure you got a share of the money you recovered from the legacy. Call it a reward, a token of appreciation, whatever the hell you want. But you've absolutely earned every credit.
Eliminating the fleet is reward enough. But I will certainly not complain about the extra credits.
Thank you. That's very generous. After some of the things I did to get this far, I don't believe I deserve a reward. Didn't that money originally belong to the Freestar Collective? Let's say that.
Well, yes, I believe it did. But even if the money is ever returned to its rightful owner, and I believe it will eventually, I'm sure they'd agree you deserve your share.
I still don't get that whole situation, right? I still don't get that whole fucking situation. Like, for real, not to fully reiterate what we were talking about, it would have been, the onus would have been on Galbank to reimburse them because they were going through the transfer, right? It would be different if, like, the Legacy were piloted by UC crew, right? By, like, government UC officials or whatever, or, like, on one of their vessels, but it was Galbank. The responsibility falls on Galbank, and seemingly, right, they said that they covered it up. Ergo, wouldn't they have gotten the money? I don't know, there's some weird shit. Hell yeah, we gotta say this again. After some of the things I did to get this far, I don't believe I deserve a reward.
You have permission to speak. That's ridiculous. While it's true you've made some difficult decisions, they were all for the greater good.
I think they should have given you more, but hey, who am I to judge?
Decorum, Lieutenant? Damn, I'm going to be really sorry to see you go. You've really become an important part of our team. It won't be the same around here without you.
Although, if you feel like staying aboard, I'm sure I could give you access to the SysDef mission board. That is, if you can stand spending another minute with us on the Vigilance.
God, they're gonna give me Radiant CIA quests. It would be an honor to continue working with the both of you. I need a little time to think about it. I think I'm done playing cop for a while, but I'm sure they'll still keep it open for us, right? I want to say that. I think I'm done playing cop for a while.
I understand. You've done more work under my command than some law enforcement officials see in a lifetime. If you change your mind, the Vigilance will be stationed here at the Key for a while. We have quite the mess to clear up.
So they are going to be here permanently.
You've earned a break, and I'm sure you wish to celebrate. Here's your promised reward. And wherever you might find yourself, my best wishes travel with you.
SysDef formal uniform. How much did I get? 250 grand or 25 grand? Yeah, how much did I just get right there? I didn't catch how many zeros that was. Okay. Oh my god, I think it was 250 grand. Yeah, I've eclipsed 1 million creds. Holy shit. Good god, man. Alright. Yeah, I guess we can talk to SSNN about this. Okay, Akande, anything else to say?
You deserve a nice long break. However, if you are so inclined, Lieutenant Toth can supply you with additional work.
What happens to the Crimson Fleet now?
Their remnants are still scattered across the galaxy, including Nevermora. And beyond the Crimson Fleet, piracy will always be an issue, so long as ships traverse unregulated space. In other words, it's not time to retire just yet. There is still plenty of work to do.
Are you going to take any time to celebrate this victory?
I will likely take a moment for myself and drink to those we lost in this fight. If not for them, well, we would not have made it this far. This is their victory as much as it is ours.
How is everything with the Legacy?
Still on hold until we can get the politics sorted. Some of the officials at MAST have brought up concerns about returning the legacy to a collective we were just at war with. And to be fair, their point is not without merit. Should we go to war, funds from the legacy could lead directly to the death of our soldiers.
God, yes,
There's
cover
also
it
talk
up.
that the legacy could be a bargaining chip in any future peace talks.
A bargaining
Simply
chip.
handing it over could cost us leverage. But regardless, two things will always be true. We will return the legacy to its rightful owners, and MAST will dictate the terms.
God, the UC is so fucked up and like complicated. I fucking love it. Honestly, like I say it, I've said it throughout this entire playthrough, but the inner workings and like bureaucratic and military operations of the UC as a whole, it's fucking incredible. It's fucking great. Right? It's like the best shit in Starfield, for real. Okay.
Dismissed.
And I think they acknowledge it too, because like we said, every fucking major faction seems to spin off of it in some fashion or the other, right? It all goes back to the
not only
UC.
the lives on this ship, but countless others across the galaxy.
Okay, let's
There's
see
still
here.
a lot of
Toft.
cleanup that needs to be done as we wind down this
Commander,
operation.
seems
but
happier.
It's nothing we can't handle.
We have you to thank for that.
What happens to the key now?
MAST will have the ultimate say, but we've petitioned to have it refurbished for SysDef use. But first, we'll need to perform an audit of the key's overall condition. Most of the repairs done to the station weren't exactly up to standard. If the site is deemed not up to code, we're better off destroying it. That would also have political value, given the embarrassing history behind it. For now, we have a strike team dedicated to sweeping the area for explosives. Once they give the all clear, forensics will come in to gather evidence. After that's done, then we'll start the audit of the station's condition. It's a process.
Yeah, I would frankly be shocked if they repurposed it. Them like more so repurposing it by way of recycling the like resources used to build it, you know? Like haul out important components and then just like the rough structure of it, just break it down. I can get assigned missions now?
That's right. Since you're no longer undercover, you now have full access to our mission boards, just like other special agents.
I actually prefer undercover work. It'll be nice to get more straightforward jobs from now on. I'm not just any other soldier. Huh. I'm not just any other soldier, though.
You've proven that time and time again. Lending your talents to these smaller missions is still a big help. The person whose life you save might go on to help others. They may even end up on this ship. To that end, if you're in need of anything ship-wise, talk to me, and I'll have our maintenance crew take a look.
Oh.
No more bartering for scraps at the depot. You'll have full access to the best the UC has to offer.
Oh, there she goes. Okay, good to know. Can you help me with my ship?
It'll be my pleasure. What can I do for you?
Don't look in the cargo hold, by the way. Don't look in there. I'd like to view and
Understood.
modify.
Our technicians are ready to help you.
Okay. Do they actually have, like, any unique SysDef parts? I feel like they should, but maybe not. Okay. Let's have a look real quick. Let's see over here. Add. And down this way. Let's see. Still need Starship Design Rank 4 for some of these. Right? Any of the shields like higher? Higher than 1450? They really are not. Not until we get into the ones that are still locked. Do I have enough points to get Starship Design Rank 4 yet? I may not. Nova Galactic parts and Deimos absolutely make sense. Okay. A lot of structural pieces. Gotcha. Weapons. Do they have any, like, really wild weapons or whatever? I don't know. There's so many different weapons that, I kind of just lose track of what the fuck I'm all looking at. You know, I feel like they do need a better way of organizing them and differentiating them at a glance. Because I go and I look at this, and it's just a fucking, like, huge mess of shit. Right? It's difficult to parse at a moment's notice. Like, I like the variety, but I don't know in what way the variety is meaningful. Other than just like, oh yeah, this one has longer range, this one has closer range. Right. Okay. Like, obviously, we know that energy weapons, I believe, are better against shields and ballistics are better against hull. But outside of that, there's, like, different different versions within that same, like, tier. Right? Like, we've seen stuff like, oh, this is a disruptor beam. Right? Here's an alpha beam. You know? Pulse laser. There's a lot of different distinctions, and I don't really know what those distinctions necessarily are. Okay, anything interesting under cargo? I'm assuming they don't sell, like, shielded cargo. Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, yeah, they've got these other... the Deimos and Nova Galactic cockpits. The Dockers are there. Got some engines. Any different type of engine? I don't think so, but maybe. Maybe these are different. Okay. Landing gear is the Nova Galactic and Deimos stuff that I think we're familiar with. Grav drives. I guess I'm maybe mostly interested in the HABs, huh? Okay. Oh yeah, they don't have the big sandwich ones. They just have standard HABs. Huh. Well. What can you do? I'm surprised that there's no, like, overall power, reactor power or whatever here. Right? I guess we've got 30. Right, so anything that brings us over 60 is more reactor strength, which there are some, but they're still locked off to us. Well, no, this one ain't. Right? This shit is not. That would be 38, wouldn't it? Yeah, God, maybe I should take that. Should I just pop that in there real quick? Deep core fuser DC-403 reactor? I think I should. Yeah, it gives us slightly more hull. Mobility and shit is down, but we'll replace the other reactor. Okay, yeah, we'll just stick that in there. Let's see, is this my reactor? It is. So this one is 30 power generated, and this one is 38. Repair rate is 5.75. It's an upgrade. Reactor health is 109, 115. Hull, yeah, this one cracks 1,000. It's almost 300 more. I guess about 200 more. Okay, yeah, I'll pop that in, for sure. Oh God, if I can. Oh shit, it's huge as hell. There we go. Okay. Whew. Crisis averted. Alright, yeah, I'll take it. And let's exit. Except. Cool. Getting to be time to make another ship, though. Especially with us having a lull in a quest arc.
Mass will send the Vigilance next. There's a lot of bad apples out there.
Okay, let me consult this now. Do I have enough points for starship design, whatever? Max rank? Is it under here, or is it under... Oh, it's over here. 30 unique ship modules. I mean, I guess I could just grab it real quick, couldn't I? You know, I could just pop 2 more unique ship modules on there. Real fast. In fact, maybe I can get it right now because of that weird bug? No. Okay. Sure. We'll do that the next time we go to do shipbuilding. Okay, let's take a look at this. Criminal profiles, anything new? I don't think so. Personal documents. What it was all for. Huh. Okay, yeah, these are new ones. Right? Yeah, these last two are new. What is it all for? What is it all for? On the eve of battle, I find myself asking this question now more than ever. So to remind myself, I've taken to wandering the halls, listening to soldiers talk idly about their families. I found it rejuvenating to hear these small stories about their spouses, children, and babies on the way. Then, to contrast, I like to imagine what the fleet are talking about there, on the quay. In war, sometimes we are asked to suspend our humanity in order to serve it. But our fight requires no such compromise. The Crimson Fleet stand in defiance to what is right and humane. If you don't believe me, just listen to what they say. What it was all for. I had our courier grav jump to Mass to relay the success of the mission. There was some thought that I would deliver the news myself, but my gut feeling says that would be, gouch? I never know how to say that. No one likes an "I told you so," least of all those in charge. Besides, there's only one soul I would like to tell in person, and when my time comes, I will deliver the news with tears in my eyes. For this is a joyous day, and yet not what I expected. All in all, I knew I would be happy, but strangely I don't feel relief. My original plan was to retire when this mission was over, but this battle has invigorated me. I'm afraid that boy with the star-bright eyes will have to wait a little longer. Okay. Anything else? No. Yeah, I love... There's so much better, like, nuance and character building for Akande in his computer that we don't quite get when speaking to him. You know, I would kind of love it if they were able to make that show a bit more.
There it is, you pulled the rug right out from under those...
I don't think it's necessary because you do have the computer there, but it's kind of a shame, right? That's very straightforward to the point what we get with the
Having you work with SysDef
actual conversations with them. Okay, so where do we get the computer jobs from? I wouldn't mind taking on a couple just to see what they're like. Is this it? Oh god, it is. Or is it? Oh, Suvorov. System Crix, Orbital Suvorov, Type Baron, Temperature Deep Freeze. Once the defensive batteries are offline, the Vigilance will grav jump to the Crix system and begin the final assault. Once the station is secured and all prisoners are transferred to the brig, the Vigilance will continue to patrol the area around the quay. Ship info. Okay. Yeah, all folks that we know. Everything. Everything that we know.
Do you have anything to report?
I do not. Maybe it's at the brig? Weren't there some, like, mission computers there? Maybe?
Claiming the queue was a long time coming.
Oh, we need to look at our new uniform as well. Let's see here. Alright, yeah. Man, not even any medals or anything on it, though. Boo. Okay. God, Delgado's outfit does look really good with our hat. It's gotta be said. Look at this. Yeah, look at that. With the scarf and everything. It goes great with the hat. With the Nova Galactic hat. And the Navy. Okay. Let's see. That said, the scarf is maybe a little too much for me. I feel like in games there's such a propensity for folks doing, like, outfit design and stuff to not use the color navy when it's such a, like, fantastic color to use for outfits and stuff, right? Like, in the real world, Okay, maybe not a lot of people use it, but they should. They should. Okay, let's get out of here and over to the brig area. And like, navy isn't even like my favorite color to wear personally. It's brown. But you know what goes good with fucking brown? That's right, navy.
We did it.
Okay. Do you have anything else to say, Alex?
Hero?
Okay. What's next for you now that the fleet is done?
The commander will probably want me chasing down stragglers. We'll see. For now, I'd say we've all earned a little R&R. You, especially.
Okay.
Later, Gator.
Let us go over and check out. Yeah, we still can't get in here. Maybe we would board the Vigilance and attack it.
Minimal casualties, thanks to you.
I wonder how you take out the Vigilance if you side with the fleet. Do you actually board it and, like, gun everybody down? Free all the prisoners that you put in there? Oh, see, this is where I actually thought the... What do you call them were at? The mission computers, but it is extremely not the case. Interrogation room.
Your actions saved countless lives.
Hey, Armin.
It would have been nice to have Delgado in the brig, but I can't imagine he had any intention of standing trial. Those that do will keep them here.
What happens to Delgado now? Well, he's dead.
With Delgado dead, there's not much I need to do on my part. Even if these prisoners wanted to escape, with the fleet in shambles, there's nowhere to go. Once we get planetside, we need to make sure the transport of these prisoners goes smoothly. The job's not truly done until their asses are parked in a maximum security prison.
And the cycle begins anew.
Keep the floors and your nose clean and you can stay as long as you like.
So what happens to these prisoners?
Okay. So is Shinya Voss in here? Oh, Estelle is in here. Hey, Estelle.
Well, look who it is. Come down here to gloat?
It's not in my nature to gloat. Maybe a little bit. You're damn right I did. Maybe a little bit.
Well, why not? You should take pride in your job. After all, you have to make sure that the notorious Crimson Fleet captain from Neon gets roasted alive by a UC adjudication committee, right? Hey, maybe you should sell tickets to the little zoo you've created on this ship. Then everyone can point and stare.
Okay, she's delivering what I wanted. This wasn't personal, Estelle. You're being ridiculous. Shut up, convict. Shut up, convict. What do you mean, zoo?
Look around, you moron. I'm talking about this brig you're using to display us like trophies.
God, she's great. All right. This wasn't personal, Estelle.
Oh, drop the act, will you? Back on Neon, you pretended to give a shit about me. You could have ratted me out to Bayou, but you didn't. Then, without warning, you yanked the rug right out from underneath me.
Yeah.
You've been stringing me along like this is some kind of sick game.
Yeah, I did, didn't I?
Don't do that to each other.
I'm sorry you feel that way. I thought pirates have no morals. Quit whining. You're just angry that you were caught. Huh. Quit whining. You're just angry that you were caught.
And there's your true colors. Let's just cut to the chase, all right? If you want to come down here and ask me stupid questions, I can't stop you. But that doesn't mean we have to be friends. And that damn well doesn't mean I have to like it.
Huh. I can ask you questions. Whatever became of the data you siphoned from Generdyne?
Oh, I'd bet you'd love to know. I got a good chunk of Generdyne's database before Bayou's goons ripped it out of the system. As far as what happened to it, there's no way I'm gonna tell you. Or anyone else at SysDef. Maybe I'll keep that little nest egg for the bargaining table at my sentencing. Maybe not. Hope that drives you crazy.
Mind if I ask about your arrest?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Not like I'm needed anywhere else right now. I was drinking in Euphorica, and Micah warned me that UC security was scouring the city asking about me. I knew sneaking to my ship would be impossible, so I did the best I could to find somewhere to hide. Unfortunately, wasn't good enough. SysDef caught me in a sleep crate and dragged me to the Vigilance.
I did you a favor putting you in here, because the rest of the Crimson Fleet's been wiped out.
Are you out of your mind? I make my own choices, thank you very much. I don't need to be rescued by you or anyone else. Let's face it, the only favors you've done are for yourself.
Okay.
That's it? Fine. Now stay away from me.
Okay, that's a lot closer to what I had wanted. Should we talk to everyone now that the fleet's wiped out?
I don't suppose you're here to let me out, so speak your piece.
I did you a favor putting you in here because the rest of the Crimson Fleet's been wiped out. Is this different dialogue?
So you're saying I should
Oh god, they're talking.
Last thing, but at the same...
Shut the fuck up!
I wouldn't mind.
Shut the fuck up! No, I pressed tab too many times.
From time to time.
Step foot on that station, but the person who did is right over there.
Oh, they were talking about me setting foot on the R&D place.
Back to visit. What do you want?
Okay. The rest of the fleet's been wiped out.
So you're saying I should be happy that you took me out of the line of fire.
Oh, I think this
Last
is the same.
thing I intended to do with my life was go out in the... But at the same time, my freedom's...
Okay. Yeah, I think it's just
really
a loop of...
pulled a number on me, Agent.
They just phrase the questions that we pose very cleverly. And this is, yeah. Let's see, do you have anything different to say? Is it worth checking in on everyone? I
Back
don't
to
know.
gawk at the creatures in the cages?
Yeah.
Be careful around the fleet. They talk about family, but it's just a bunch of crap.
I don't think anyone needs to be careful around the fleet. at least of all those at the key. Okay. I guess Shinya Voss will show up here eventually. So you can't actually fill up the entirety of the brig, right? Because we would have Shinya Voss and then Delgado. And even if somehow you could get Neva, right, there would be one open spot, wouldn't there? Down here. Or was there someone that we had missed out on? Can you actually fill up the... Yeah. Can you actually fill up the entirety of the brig? I wonder. Okay. Yeah. Estelle continues to deliver. Exactly what I would have hoped for and wanted, honestly, in this situation. Okay. The only way it could have been better is if, as I was leaving, she was like, "You're a piece of shit," and banged on the walls as we walked away. Okay. Should we go back up here and look for the computer? The mission computer? I do want to get a mission, for real. Like I said, just to at least see what it's kind of like. Oh, here they are!
Do you think Mast will
Okay. UC SysDef mission board. Destroy Crimson Fleet Ghost at Zeta Ophiuchi. Kill the pirate Flayer on Shi Ophiuchi 5. Okay. Well, we should do one to kill a starship. Yeah. Because we have our little, what do you call it, to do that? Our little perk quest. Okay. Sure. I'll track that.
How would they do that?
Good. And then let's head out. I do want to report to SSNN and get that on the news. So that way we can ambiently hear about it too while we're traveling around doing other stuff. Okay. I do love the distinction in reactivity from Estelle specifically, in that we helped her out but still ultimately got her arrested. Right? She was like, "You fucking strung me along, you fucking psychopath!" Because, yeah, that was pretty wild to do that. To make it seem like I was on her side helping her out, but then still fucking get her. Whoa, there goes the Vigilance. Whoa, look at that thing move. Okay. Holy shit, I didn't even think it could. But there you go. Wow, okay. Sure. Man, look at all the extra juice we have now. Holy shit. Can just about power everything up. Okay, well, let's do a quick save. And... Media sponge, wasn't it? No. Which one was it for delivering news? Huh. Yeah, which one was it? A light and darkness? Yeah. Okay. And let's just set a course. Oh, I have contraband on the ship. Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, let us quickly go over to... Oh, yeah, should I go to... God, what was it again? Where the Red Mile is. Where are they at? Are they at, Oh, fuck. Aren't they at Narian? Huh. Are they? One of a kind salvage? No. Yeah, what system is... Can I search? Oh shit, no I can't. Okay. Star map. Okay, Parima. Parima is what we want. And up here, Parima 3. Yeah, at the Red Mile, because isn't the Red Mile, like, in some way heavily connected to the fleet? Let's land there. Good, good, good. Okay. Are there any other locations that we should go and check in on? Huh.
Over here. There's something we need to discuss.
Oh, I don't really want to do it just yet. Sorry. Okay. Let's head over here. Oh, can I ask Andrasia about it? I think I can. Well, we should probably get inside real quick. We are on nightmare survival mode. Okay. Good. Oh.
Can't believe they'd rough up a guy just for wanting to take a little break.
Okay, Andrasia?
Hello, excellent to see you.
Do you mind if I ask you some personal questions?
You do not need to ask me if you may ask. You may just ask.
No, we can't ask about it.
I am here.
You normally can talk to them about big shit that pops off, right? Like whenever we wrap up a big quest arc. How are you feeling about our friendship?
I have never been able to truly count on someone, no matter what. I'm still getting used to it.
Okay. We're on the same page then.
I would certainly hope so, or I might feel quite foolish right now.
Okay, good talk.
May the serpent guard you.
Let's see. Yeah, do you have anything to say, May?
Enjoy your time here at the Red Mile.
No. Okay.
Call on me if you need anything further.
Sure. Well, we can sell off our
Happy to serve you, as long as you respect May's rules and behave yourself.
our
You
contraband.
got it. Word of warning, though. I pour 'em strong.
Okay, and then let's sell aid. Got a bunch of Aurora. There we are. And do I have anything else here? Any other, like... Yeah, don't I have... Yeah, stolen artwork. And let's see here. Do I have any contraband on the ship, though? Aid. Nah, I don't think so. Okay. Sure. I could also sell off some of this crap that I have. Maelstrom. Here. Let me
Enjoy
pull some of it
yourself.
off of Andrasia real quick.
Yes, what?
Oh shit, where did she go? Oh, there she is. Hey.
Take credit for your thoughts, as they...
Yeah,
What have
let's
you
do a
got
quick
for
trade.
me?
I do need some credits. Well, I guess I don't, but I want some. Okay. Get these. And we'll get these greens, I guess. Or blues, I suppose. Okay, and then what else? That's probably enough. I'll take a few more just in case.
Until our next talk.
Let's fender these
You want
off.
a drink? Maybe. Cool. What will you be having?
Okay, and then stitch this. Should I take the hit on that? No, we'll do it. Okay.
Come and see me if you need anything else.
Alright, and I'm under encumbered. Great. Okay, now let's go to SSNN and get this reported. Set course. Great. I'm guessing this is just going to be a quest that we'll eternally have. Unless there's like a finite limit to the amount of stuff you can report. But I figure, why not just keep it as a quest that never ends? And then anytime there's like DLC or whatever, you can report back. You know?
So many people, all in one place. I still cannot feel entirely comfortable.
Like, for instance, when Shattered Space comes out, which is in like 2 months or something, right? When in September is that due? We're getting pretty close to it, huh? Okay, up and over here.
Yeah?
Good. Alrighty. Hello.
If you have a news story for me, I'm very happy to pay.
I am glad there is still a reliable source of news in the settled systems, though it often travels significantly slower than light.
Well, guess what, Nadia?
You have another story for me?
I was there at the big battle between SysDef and the Crimson Fleet. I feel like speaking on this as a member of SysDef, especially who I am within there, I feel like we're completely breaching some sort of military contract or whatever, some sort of non-disclosure agreement. Okay, well, I was there at the battle.
Of course you were. Why wouldn't you be? I swear you're either a trouble magnet or something. So, SysDef finally, and against all odds, really triumphed against the Crimson Fleet. In their own backyard, no less. How were you involved?
I wonder what she would say if the fleet, if we went with the fleet and they had won. I was working undercover for SysDef. I brought the fleet down from the inside. I was part of the SysDef operation. I worked with Commander Kibwe Akande. Let's just say I was there for the big fight. Let's just say fucking everything. Let's spill as many beans as possible. I brought the fleet down from within. I was undercover.
So what do you do for an encore? So, the Vigilance went toe-to-toe with everything the Crimson Fleet could throw at them. And somehow, almost miraculously, they captured the key. The key itself. I've confirmed that with many sources. Anything to add?
I was part of the team that actually captured the key. SysDef captured a treasure trove that left the Crimson Fleet vulnerable. It took the coordinated effort of many people for the operation to succeed. Ooh, let's talk about the legacy a little bit. Right, let's get that out there. I'm sure folks in the Freestar Collective would love to know. Yeah, we captured a treasure trove and left the fleet vulnerable.
Really? I might have to fact-check that, but it would fill in some gaps. You have to feel good about how everything turned out. Commander Ikande is being hailed a hero, and SysDef's popularity is at an all-time high. Your thoughts?
SysDef was successful in finally righting the wrongs of the past. Commander Ikande deserves those accolades. It was an honor to work with him. Ikande didn't triumph alone. I was instrumental in the victory at the key. I've nothing more to say. Huh. It's too bad we can't say anything that gives any doubts to SysDef. At best, we can say that Ikande wasn't alone. Ikande didn't triumph alone. If anything, he lost track of the one person he should have gotten. He lost their second in command. It was me. I went in there, I turned off their self-destruct system, I shot a bajillion pirates, I took down their battery, Commander Akande showed up with the cavalry at the end, and then in the process lost Neva Mora, their second in command, if you can believe that. Dude's a fuck-up. He should be court-martialed for incompetence. I was instrumental in the victory at the Key.
I will make sure the story emphasizes that. People need to know that. And that's all I need. You really do lead an extraordinary life. And as a, well, possibly embarrassing personal note, thank God for you.
Okay. Well, we still have to find more news stories. Sure. Okay. And then... let's see. We could track down this. In fact, maybe we'll do that next time. Because, before I forget, we actually do have a little bit of reading that I wanted to do, right? Let's see. What was that? It would be under notes, wouldn't it? A Greater End, Volume 3, wasn't it? Yeah, I think so. Okay. A Greater End, Volume 3. A Gathering of Starlight to a Greater End by Keeper Achilles of the Sanctum Universum, Volume 3. Many in the history of thought have considered the ground of being as defined by its oneness, whether as part of a faith tradition or a purely secular philosophy. Indeed, the intellectual construction of a single divine power served as a preparatory kindling for the revealed faiths of the desert that would sweep across the empires of old. To perceive the unity as God is to misconceive it, but it is also not entirely wrong. The traditional parachial notions of God, though, are far too limiting. Unity is much bigger than the imaginations of any person or even entire civilizations. This potential for misunderstanding is why I have repeatedly endeavored to have all readers and people of goodwill cast their preconceptions aside and begin from nothing, lest they take up once more the fairy tale beliefs they held as children. For just as a child's relationship with her parents ought to change as she grows older, so too must our relationship with the divine change as we grow older. And so must humanity's relationship with unity change as the race itself proceeds along towards its destiny. Considering now as we do the oneness of the divine, we may contemplate its role in creating the universe. Think not of an architect setting to work with exact intent, and more of the role of soil in producing a plant. Creation is not one act that we can date to the Big Bang, but an ongoing process of continual renewal, growth, decay, replacement, and even rebirth. Unity, in its facet of being, is responsible for all other beings in the universe, even if it takes no more intentional role in them than the soil does in the plant. Where we must depart from a pure philosophy lies in what I am to reveal presently. Unity is not mere soil. While all beings will one day return to it, unity actually craves the return. It does not directly seek it, nor bring it about. Ascribing such machinations and will would be absurdly redundant. Something that exists beyond the flow of time has no need to hasten any process which derives from itself. All things will return to it, but we, as a type of being gifted with the ability to know, may uniquely take charge of our trajectory of return. We can seek out the unity. We can encounter it. We can commune and emerge from it as something above what we were, ascended and iterated. How can we know that such a thing is possible? Here again, revelation is crucial, for we have no way of fully understanding the divine apart from its choice to reveal itself. The unity does not do so directly. No, an immediate encounter with it would drive the unprepared mind to shattered weeping. As the unity craves our encounter, though it does on occasion emanate messengers to aid us in our trajectory. These emanations appear to us in forms that we can understand, as corporeal beings that are like us, but unlike us, similar enough to be accepted by our minds, but different enough that they maintain a knowledge of the unity. These are our guides, like sailors of old steering their ships by stars like the fulcrum of Archimedes' lever, like the seed value which initiates a matrix simulation. Those born of the stars give us fixed points amidst chaos. With their wisdom, we can seize the path of our fates, no longer being subject to the whims of physical processes. Instead of awaiting our destruction, we can sail straight into the eye of the storm and emerge on the other side with our own hard-won betterment. These things are known, and I am the one who has been given to know them. I share this with you in the hopes that you may join me in my knowing. There is still much to be revealed, and still more knowledge that can only be conveyed in person. Should this book set your heart on fire, seek those born of the stars, for they are themselves lights in the void. What the fuck? What the hell was the Volume 1 about? This is like religious teaching from Keeper Achilles of the Sanctum Universum, right? I believe, the theistic group. But they directly, well, I guess indirectly, refer to, right, the fucking aliens from the main story quest. Man, okay, we need to get back on that. Very clearly, I think Achilles knows some shit. What was in this first one? Yeah, what the fuck was in Volume 2? How did we go from this to that? Huh. Where do we find Volume 2 at? Okay. How much of this is tied into the fucking main story? It seems like it potentially could be a shitload. Okay. Interesting. Well, I suppose when next we return, we will go and do one of these little missions just to see how it pans out. And then we can check in on any of our other little side quests and stuff and see if any of these are doable, right? I don't think we've had a patch or whatever that will fix our Ryujin quest arc. Same goes for, I think, our... what do you call it here? Let's see, yeah, over-designed. I don't think we can do that. I think that's probably still bugged out. But we can check in on them once again. Yeah. Okay. And after that, shit, I don't know. I guess we start back up with the main story quest? Maybe? That seems like the move. All right. Until next time, please take care of each other.